22. Paul Marcus Ocean Camera Space Corps. Looking at the SpaceX Booster 7 on the overlaunch platform. It's a Friday morning, and that's it. Just gonna do a general live stream. Morning, Carlos. You can see the chopsticks have lowered. They were up there last night at the top of the booster. And they got a couple lifts there at the bottom, cherry pickers. Hey Dave, good morning. Good stuff. We have nearly no wind, almost no wind right now. Yep, that is rare. Yeah, Dave. See that smoke from the vent there is just kind of going down. Not really windy too much. Timbo, thanks. Yeah, I had a good spot, huh? I felt into it where would be a good spot for me to stand, and I picked that spot. Or the spot spoke to me. Yeah, Dave, they didn't give me an invite. I did apply, and my application was accepted. I don't know if that's the same as an invite. I think it's more, I had the credentials. But if I didn't send in the application, it wouldn't have come back positive, so. I gotta figure out what I'm doing from here going forward. So, Timbo asks, are there videographers such as yourself that have unattended cameras set up? Were you talking about last night, or just in general right now, or what are you talking about? The event happened just off of Remedios Road last night. So nobody could have expected it would have happened there. So I don't think anyone had any cameras pre-set up at that location. Dave says they're all over the overlaunch mount this morning. They were welding earlier. Maybe that's the reason they couldn't do the static fire. Huh, interesting. But yeah, Timbo, I'm not sure what you were saying there. John, good morning. Hey, man. John Tate. I don't have the mic plugged in, but I don't know if I need the mic right now. Let me know if I need the mic. Dave says they're finally setting up live camera feed of the KSC Starbase. Interesting. Are they? So that's a question mark. Timbo said Lab Padre's spot had a head in the way. No, I didn't see that. Thanks. Mic's good? Okay. Because I can plug it in. Good stuff. Hey Timbo, this camera is a 7x zoom. Yeah, so. Hey John, yeah, I was at the presentation there last night. Yep. You could take a look, see at this venting there on the right, how the wind is pretty calm right now. Not much going on there with the wind. That's correct, Dave. Timbo, right now, at this spot where I'm filming from, there's nobody else here. John says, John Tate, T-Mobile merged with Orange here in the UK a few years ago to make EE Network. It's the UK's biggest network currently. Hey Palms, John, that's pretty awesome. I know in in Africa, in some of the areas over there in Cameroon, for example, the Orange, I believe, is or was a pretty big network. So if T-Mobile merged with the people over there, then also in the UK, that's pretty awesome. I've got to rewatch that presentation and get more of the facts out of it. Oh, Timbo asked, wondering if you're allowed to place a camera close to where you are now and broadcast and have it broadcast continually. Yeah, this is, I guess so. This is, let me zoom out here. There are some stakes in the ground here. You can see one of them right here, and they kind of go parallel with the road down toward the SpaceX facility there. And between that and the road, I believe, is, you see these stakes here? This is, so everything to the right here, I think is okay to walk around on and maybe possibly to place a camera on. So it's a little bit of a gray area, but yeah, people could just come over here and put a camera here. The only thing about down here versus down by the main gate where a lot of people have cameras is that you know, everybody comes down this road. So if you are going to put a camera here, just know that there's no security over here. So that's the only thing. You know, this is a public beach. Oh, that's a good idea, Timbo. Thanks. 24/7 broadcast from. Yeah, that's good. The reception here is spotty, so that type of setup would have to have either a ubiquity transmitter receiver, or possibly you would need a Starlink or something like that. Yeah, the next road closure is Monday. Hey, Captain, thanks. Good stuff. But it's something to think about, Timbo. Putting a camera at this spot. I'll think about it. Hey, Baba. Hey, Martin. They did not do a static fire yesterday, Martin, but they were doing some testing in that direction. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, next week is going to be a big week. David, they would not let anyone stand in this spot for a launch. They close, they move everybody out for a 5-mile radius from this spot here. So I'm not sure if even cameras would be okay to be here. But for the last time they did a static fire, it was okay for us to have our cameras here. So at least for the static fire that we had a couple weeks ago, it was okay to have the cameras here. It's a little bit on a case-by-case basis, you know. Oliver asks, are they moving Starship 24 to the chopsticks today at some point? Oliver, I'm not sure, because do you see any movement with the Starship over there? I was thinking they might test the Starship on booster on pad B and do whatever testing they're going to do over there first. They did some type of test yesterday with the Starship, and I think it was yesterday, and there was like a small, it could have been 2 days ago, but and there was a small band around the base of the aft flaps there, like a cryo area. It was either yesterday or the day before where they did that test with the Starship. So they may, oh, that was Spin Prime yesterday. They may want to do that test again. Okay, they have the chopsticks in the lift position, says Oliver. Good. Yeah, I didn't know why they did that, but yeah, that is a possibility then, lifting something with the chopsticks. Or maybe it's just when they have the chopsticks up, they have to use probably a lot of hydraulics to keep it up there, but there is like a stop at the base of the tower where the chopsticks can sit on that concrete jut at the base of the tower there. So maybe it's just to relieve the hydraulic pressure on the chopsticks. Passing, good stuff. Good morning. Captain Pike says they maybe crushed some scaffolding yesterday with the chopsticks, huh? I didn't know anything about that, Captain. That's pretty interesting. Speak more about that if you have more info on that. Hey, Martin, look in the community section here. I posted a video. Someone did an excerpt video, CNET clips or something like that. It's like a 13-second video where you could watch that. Otherwise, in the video of last night, the live stream I did, there is a description in the video where I got some timestamps, and you can click ahead to the timestamp where I asked the question. Okay, there's a video on SpaceX Pink too, apparently, says John Tate. Okay, John Tate says, I've seen the chopsticks crash into scaffolding yesterday and damaged scaffolding. Okay, cool. All right, there are some people up there maybe now working on that scaffolding then. I don't know where that scaffolding was, but there are some lights up there. I don't know if you can see that. Just above the top of the booster area, you can see some lights there. I can see some lights. Let me see, up here, and those two areas. If you watch those areas just a little bit, they might have, yeah, I could see some people up there. Maybe that's where the scaffolding was. I don't know. I didn't see it happen, so. Okay, right there. Yeah, so maybe they're fixing that right now then. Captain Buck says, a couple pieces of pipe fell to the ground, huh? Wow. Hey, Timbo, if you would like to contact SpaceX and get permission to do that, you're welcome. And once I get the okay ahead, I will do that. I don't think they're just focused on launch. They don't need any outside things to slow them down or anything. So that's the way I see it. You know, they got to run a lean, mean ship here, and if they start catering to different people, then it might just take away from what they're trying to accomplish. Yeah. Yeah, Passing says if things don't break and go bad, they would never learn. Yep. Okay, so they're doing some grinding up there too. Whether it's above that area or maybe further on down on the platform. Hey, Mix. Tim says the scaffolding was lower than that, huh? Okay. Well, I'll go up the tower a little bit and see if we can see something. Let me zoom in, we'll go up the tower. Let me know if you see something. Okay, we're starting to maybe get some rain here, everybody. We're supposed to get rain today, and it looks like we might be getting it. I'll see, but we got at least a couple sprinkles there. Captain says the sticks were just above the booster, top of the booster, when the skate and arm struck the scaffolding. Okay. Well, let me zoom out. I'll get that shot now. That might be pretty easy to see then. We can see there just above the top of the booster, there is, you can see that kind of stuff hanging over there, right over there. Maybe that's where we're talking about then, because why would they just have some stuff hanging there? No. There is something on the right side there too, kind of hanging off the side. All right, it's definitely starting to rain here. Well, if I set up this camera next time with the Starlink dish and everything else, when they're ready for the static fire, I'd like to see like 10,000 people watching. Because I'm going to do my best to be in the right position at the right time with that camera and the Starlink, and be nice for that to happen. So. Martin says they're putting 7th section on the tower over in Florida. Okay, and it looks like they're turning the, right now they're turning the big Marvin crane too. Look at that. Right there. Before it was over the road, and now they're moving it. I'm going to get the umbrella, but we're getting some rain here. They moved the they did move that booster 7.1 section here yesterday, so that's here. That's something they could maybe move around or something. There was yesterday morning, I think it was yesterday morning, there was a large load spreader leaving the launch site here, going toward the build site. So they took out the load spreader yesterday morning, Thursday. Yeah, I don't know that the weather station might be finished. Yeah, completed. I don't see any work needing to be done further on it. It looks pretty good to go. I'll do a couple more minutes and finish off the live stream at 30 minutes into the stream. So about another 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes, I'll keep streaming. And figure out the plans for the day. Starship 24. All right, I'll leave you with that. Paul Max with Ocean Camera Space Corp. Where the goal and the mission is to take video of all the oceans in our solar system and to, from the surface, from underneath the ice and also from the surface, and to harvest that water, extract it, put it in storage containers, and sell it to sustain human life in space. Signing out. August 26, 2022, in the morning. It is around 7:55 a.m. Captain Pike, see you on the flip side. Good stuff. Thanks.